Okay, good evening everyone, and welcome back to the open Stardew Valley. I have done the usual thing of watering what few crops we have left at the moment. We kind of let most of them go because it's almost the end of summer, so there's no point really trying to plant anything more. It's a shame because we did not manage to get the gold quality melons that we wanted. But it happens, so we are going to have to wait until next year to complete that set in the community centre. But we have plenty of other stuff to do. Oh, that reminds me, actually, one of the other things we needed to do that I forgot about is we have some magma geodes to break open. So I should go do that. And see if we are getting anywhere near the 60 things that we need to give Gunter for the rusty key. And then we get to decide what we're actually going to focus on today. Given it's going to be the start of a new season, probably all of the foraging and crop bundles we can for fall. Okay, we've got at least 2 more things to give to Gunter now, which cannot be bad. Okay, so that's, what, 28? Plus 18, 46, 50... Okay, so I think that with those 2 and the one thing I donated just before the stream started, we've now hit... Well, actually with the one I donated just before, I think we should have hit 60, so... In theory, that means we should now get the letter from Gunter that lets us get the rusty key. And once we've got the rusty key, we can get into the sewers and start catching mutant carps, which are not at all disturbing sounding. I'll steal those quickly. Linus isn't going to miss them. Then we'll have a lazy Thursday spent fishing. But this should be a much better rod than we were using before, so it should help out a little bit. And if we get desperate, we can always wander back into the mines and see if we can kill some bugs, just to get some extra bait to use. Whoa! That was a lot more energetic than I was expecting it to be, if I'm honest. I don't think the fish got the memo that we're having a lazy Thursday, not a hyperactive Thursday. Should be able to, like, drop notes in or something. Dear fish, please calm down. Okay, this one is not trying to immediately become an orbital fish. Which is something, at least. But yeah, we'll probably do this for the next few game days, at least. And just get a nice buffer of cash that we can use for when fall starts and we want to buy all of the things. And then at the end of spring next year, we can look at saving up to buy all of the fruit tree seeds we want. I was expecting that one to be more energetic. But, you know, Not going to complain too much. Oh. I keep reacting to like any noise as it being getting a catch, which is not correct. I might have another wander down through the mines as well, actually. Particularly since I've got the geologist perk. So I can find doubled diamonds. Also, I think it's mining that eventually gives you the ability to craft the gemstone duplicator thing. I can't remember what it's called. But once we can start building those, we can just set up like a bank of diamonds to replicate forever. The fish have stopped biting again. There we go. Don't really have the time for the rest of today to worry about going and sitting in the mine, or trying to dig our way through the mine more accurately. So we can leave that for tomorrow, I think. Still haven't actually looked into how the speedruns of this game work. So I do want to understand if, like, for the fishing bundles, particularly in the community centre percent category, like, things like the fishing bundles and, like, quality crops to a certain extent are just random. So it's like, how do you manipulate the RNG well enough to guarantee what you're going to get? These and other questions I just do not have answers to. So... okay. We've got a reasonable amount of time. Or a reasonable amount of energy even left for today. And a reasonable amount of time as well, I guess. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oops. And we get both. Not quite. Close. Just wasn't expecting it to actually climb up over the chest. At the very least, this should give us a bit more cash again. Trying to work out then if the pigeons outside could be heard, but I don't think so. It's one of the problems with trying to do this when it's so warm outside now. All the windows are open, which does mean that you get to pick up, like, everything that happens around me. I'm just trying to work out if somehow the pigeon is hearing the game and responding to it. Maybe not. I think it's gone away. If anybody else remembers the... oh, what were they called? Is it the Goodfellas in the Animaniacs cartoon that were pigeons? It's going back a while now, but... I quite liked that show. Another thing, without it, you wouldn't have had things like Pinky and the Brain, or any of that sort of thing either. Starting to get on towards the end of the day now, if we want to have time to get back and also be able to sell everything. I have no idea what kind of bird that was even supposed to be. Okay, we're not going to lose the chest this time. Okay, we're getting some quality fish in here by the looks of it. Hopefully they'll actually be worth something this time. I think this is going to be the last one. So I really want to be able to catch fireflies. For no particular reason, I just think it would be fun. And then you could have like the bonus Easter egg where you catch 10,000 fireflies and people accuse you of ripping off Owl City. Ooh, is the coop expanded? Because if it is, we can also look to catch our dinosaur today. Okay. Yeah, we know it's late. Hello, Papa. I already said hello to you earlier, that's fine. 2.5 grand's worth of fish again. Not the worst. Friday. Aha, here we go. Give me the key already. Don't know why he was hoarding the key to the sewers, but sweet. We have an incubator, which means that we can go stick this dinosaur egg in it. It's really awkward the way you have to do that to set this up in the first place, but anyway, we should have a little bit of time now so we can... Oh, actually, with the way we wanted to set this up, we don't really need all that many fences, I don't think. You just turn this entire area into a colossal paddock. Okay, gate is just wood, and fence is just wood. We want probably 3 gates. And probably at least 6 fences. Okay, that might not actually work all that well. Whoops. That is not fences. I'd like to say I knew what I was doing, but let's be honest. Flash. I don't know, maybe it would have worked. So that's the last bit you can actually walk on. So that should be enough, I think. It doesn't, like, hugely matter. But, you know, we can at least then use the fences for something else, or whatever. I think we want to at least do it there, so it doesn't look quite so out of place. And we also, conveniently enough, picked up, thank you for that, the hot pepper that George wanted. So let's wander off into town and hand him that. Okay, so we'll head to the mine after we've gone to see George. Quartz tends to be fairly easy to get hold of. Okay, we do have 2 days. Even although the text of the quest said today. We can leave processing geodes for now, I think. That's not quite so critical. It's also interesting because Caroline doesn't actually like quartz. So I'm not sure why she's asking for some. Some sort of bizarre aversion therapy, maybe. And then, of course, we're going to find nothing for, like, the first 12 floors we explore. Yeah, okay, I'm not fighting through that. Okay, that slime appears to be a bomb. And I'm not sure I like the look of it. Also slightly suspicious of the fact we haven't found any quartz yet. I was kind of expecting to by now. I'm still suspicious of all the things that could be crabs. Oh, or is that a void slime? That might be a void slime, actually. I'm not sure if that actually means anything, but... except that you presumably get different stuff from it. Wow! I had not noticed how much damage that was dealing. Hi, Linus. Oof. That was a loss. Okay. We're not doing that again until tomorrow. And maybe when we do, we'll only do, like, the very top floors. At least we kept the emerald, some void essence and stuff. So it could have been a lot worse. But still. Oof. Oh, actually going fishing is a terrible idea. Given that whole there is no energy thing. Oh fine, I'm just going to sell all of these things. Maybe... is that all the stone we have now? Could have sworn we had more stone. Oh well. Honestly though, we'd lost so much gold based on how much gold we actually have. To that death. That was pretty bad. But in the meantime, we can at least so I think that is a setup that should allow for the greatest farm space with a single scarecrow. Assuming that you also surround it all in fences. Yeah, okay. Just trying to work out if I actually can count. You know, what else are you going to do while you have no health or energy? Just do some decorating. And I guess also check the... ooh, mushrooms! I did not mean to do that. Also, that was really stupid. Got very lucky. We want to save wheat and hay for the time being. What else did we have in this chest? Oh, okay, it's iridium ore. Still annoyed that we only got 2 of the gold melons that we wanted. Honestly, not going to be that worried about any of that stuff. So, we can at least mark out some crop growing areas. Gives us something to do. I'm not even really counting how many of these I need. I probably should be. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Need. So I still need a few more. Thankfully that works out okay, even although I kind of did the maths wrong. Nope, not that chest, that chest. And then I can actually do some stuff with moving it all around tomorrow. That almost paid for the death. I wish I could say it was unbelievable that I failed it that badly, but, you know. So, tomorrow is the last day of summer. There's a couple of things we can move around already. It's like these torches, fine, we can shift them. And there's another one in that corner. That actually destroy that fence? I thought it was supposed to pick the fence up. Oh, also, another thing we can actually now do is start obsessively checking on the egg in the incubator. I'm tempted to actually just tile over this entire area. Kind of make like a little plaza there. No, it's still incubating. I just want a dinosaur. Is that so wrong? Oh. Okay, yeah, and I'm thinking that the crab pots really don't work in the farm place. To which end? Let's pick them up and move them somewhere else. Like, probably down to the beach, honestly. Oh, also, water for the dog. Ooh, geode recovery. At least we recovered one of the geodes. But, as my boss would say, 1 is infinitely greater than 0. And I've heard that that is a true thing, so... But also, we're here and we have energy now, so... Woo! Little shadow creature thing. Let's see if we can catch us a mutant carp. If I've remembered the correct place to fish for it. Yep. See, it wears a little hat and everything. And it's really hard to catch. So if you've not seen it before, the fish that wear hats are the 4 legendary fish. So there's this one. There's the one that lives up in the lake that I think you have to get all of the others to get. There's one that lives in the river, and I think there's a sea one. Hi, Krobus. He sells void eggs. And star drops, apparently. Okay, that's expensive, but sounds good. Nope. Don't want to do that. Okay, I don't actually know how you get through there. I've never done it. Still, we have caught the first of the 4 legendary fish. Which is not nothing. Yay, another anchor. I also need to check and make sure that we've still got some amethyst left. Yeah, although we've only got 1 heart left. Oh! Actually, I just remembered that we also need to go and find quartz for Caroline. And we only have today to do it, and we're starting to run out of today. Let's go to about 90. Ah, get out my way, rock. And now we appear to be in a world of infinite mushrooms. Which is something. But what I'd really like is some quartz. Maybe this was not the best floor to choose. I was trying to not have to kill you, but... Okay, you're not even going to give me that option. I know what you're like. Okay. Yeah. You had to be a crab. There going to be any easily accessible quartz around? We might be failing this quest. Oh well. Thankfully, we don't actually need Caroline's permission to marry Abigail. Wish these things would not come at weird angles. Yeah, we're not doing this, are we? Oh, maybe. Town. Don't think we can make it, but let's try. Kinda squeaked that one in. Come back here. Now we can go and sell all those mushrooms that we found. And the anchor, because why do we need an anchor? Some quality mushrooms. Guess we can sell the carp as well. When we have no particular need for it that I'm aware of. Everything else looks fine. Also, we have a place for stone to live already. And hardwood. I didn't realise we had a coffee bean. We could have planted that. Okay, we've got a bunch of pumpkin seeds already, which is handy. In fact, I could just cobble over, like, all of the area that we don't want to use. Would that look absolutely terrible? Probably. But let's try it and find out. How far can you get? All the way, apparently. Good to know. This is also going to make it really obvious where the cabins were if we ever have to destroy and rebuild them. Can you... Okay, you can use the axe to, or the pickaxe even, to untill. I don't even know what that area is supposed to be. I might nab that one, actually. I can use it. Ooh, lightning rod. That is not a bad thing. Slime, egg press, and oil of garlic. Oh yeah. So how do we make so much fishing money? Oh yeah, mutant carp turns out is worth a lot. And now we can make bread. Just generic bread. Those are already watered, those are already watered. Radishes. Do we need radishes for anything? Ooh, Dance of the Moonlight jellies! I actually quite like this. Just because it's like kind of cute, honestly. It's a bunch of stuff that we will be making from animals. Summer crops, we still need tomato and blueberry. Okay, so at least nothing critical for the moment. Okay, so even with speed grow, that's not happening. But it was worth a try. Let's get those fence posts back out. So the advantage of doing this is that even if any animals manage to escape and we get a sort of Jurassic Park situation going on, our crops should remain protected. Okay. Speaking of Jurassic Park situations, no. Curses. It's not long before we're going to be looking to get some tappers installed here as well, which should be good. So as long as we're a little bit more careful today, I think we probably go... Thank you for the follow, Mrs. Anthropy. So yeah, as long as we're more careful today, I think we come back to the mines, try not to die. Again. Note to self, do not try and fight void slimes. And then we just need to make sure that we leave before the Dance of the Midnight Jellies starts. So, let's do this the energy expensive but health saving way. At least for now. Just see if we can find a stairs without actually having to fight anything. Especially since starting from tomorrow we're going to want to go back into full-on farming mode for a little bit and work on actual crops and stuff. At least magma slimes are less lethal to me than void slimes. There's a stairs. Excellent. No, I don't like you. Please stop. No, don't follow me. Free stairs. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to check, which means I am going to need to try and at least pick up some quartz, if not some amethyst, so that we can still gift Abigail a little bit. And I'm going to need to start upgrading the farmhouse soon, just to deal with Abigail wanting to move in. There's so many things you have to do in this game. It's so complicated. I mean, that's clearly an exaggeration, but, you know. Fine. You are typically not that dangerous, so we will fight you. Ooh. Pretty geode. Oh, crud. No. No! Hey, look what you can still find at level 108. Mushrooms? Which I can only ever think of Merry and Pippin. But, you know. It's just the kind of nerd I am, I guess. No. I don't want a vampire bat infestation. Oh, come on. How many? And they're doing their trick of coming at weird angles so that you can't hit them all at once. Found some stairs. Not going that way. See, one at a time, the vampire bats aren't actually that bad. But, like, 7 or 8 at a time, they do suddenly become quite dangerous. Storage area. No. Oh. Bums. Space boots. That is a strict upgrade. Also, I got some combat boots from somewhere. Yeah, okay, I'm not risking it. Don't be greedy. So I can run back, sell off a few things, see if I did actually store some amethyst here. Because if I did, then we're on to a winner. Oh, I did. Excellent. Goodbye, quartz. Aquamarine can go. Mushrooms can go. I think we keep all the rest of it, though. Just in case anybody joins and wants slightly better equipment. Hello. Oh, there's coal not in that one, apparently. Coal is in that one. Also, duplicate bombs. Okay. So that takes care of us trying to actually get some cash monies. We've still got 4 hours. So that being the case, how about we try and catch some more mutant carps? We still have a little bit of energy left, so, you know, any carp we capture is going to give us, like, another 15 to 1800 gold. Oh, it's not a mutant carp. Say it's just a regular carp, but it is an iridium quality regular carp, so... They keep preparing for it to be a mutant carp. In retrospect, I should have probably kept that mutant carp for the Harvest Festival. That would have been the sensible thing to do. Oh well. We'll just have to try and catch another one. Unless they've patched it so you can't get duplicates of legendary fish anymore. Which would be annoying. Come on. We've only got a few more casts in us. In fact, not even that, really, because we're going to run out of time and want to go and see some dancings. The thought occurs you probably can't actually give Abigail any gifts at the dance. Oh well. That looks... Okay, actually, yeah, it's not doing so much. Let's have one more. And then we'll head to the dance. The beach! And conveniently, I actually do agree with Abby about the best parts of this. Kind of, which place is she off to one side of? I think it's this side? Yeah. Yeah, they put like funky little lights all around the piers. And there's a candle boat, and like everyone's just watching. Yep, launch the candle boat. That's not really a sentence that you say very often in just like casual conversation. Is it a candle boat? No, it's a glowing, luminous jellyfish. A whole family of them. I like the moonlight jellies. Look, baby jellies! More baby jellies. Weird green jelly that actually looks like a fire flower. Somebody pick it up, you'll be able to spit fireballs. And then you get the pan shop where you get to play a game of, can you name all of the villagers? Sell. I thought that was like a bat or something then. And it's like, no, just an owl flying overhead. Okay. And we have approximately infinity geodes to process now as well. Yeah, made some money. Fine. Ho 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 ho! I do in fact wish to give somebody one of your flower bouquets. Come on. Still only got one more gold quality corn. And yeah, I'm not looking to actually finish the farming plots properly until winter, most likely. That one's not doing anything. That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. So let's try and set up a slightly better sprinkler layout. I think that's correct. Whoops. It's much more correct if you don't accidentally rip the sprinkler up. Just a pro tip for all you aspiring farmers out there. Accidentally destroying your equipment is not how you use it. So that's something to be said for covering the whole area, is that there's less seasonal shenanigans with, like, random rubbish reappearing. Ooh, funky geodes. At the very least, because we've already cleared it all out once, it doesn't take so much effort to go back through and just keep on top of the seasonal regrowth. There does seem to be a lot of it. That might just be because this is a bigger farm than I'm used to getting. Also, we need to go check on the dinosaur. Like, you'd think you'd have noticed that tree regrowing and then you cutting it down. But apparently... that's just not how it works. I see no obvious dinosaurs out here. How long does it take? I mean, admittedly, I kind of want it to happen in 0 time, but still. Okay. So we'll get the mixed seeds, and we'll get the pumpkin seeds. Refined quartz, iron bar, gold bar. These are so much more efficient. And then we'll also just check what other things we need for the full crops bundle. And see what we can set up. There we go, community centre. That's what I wanted. Eggplant, yam. Just quickly also run around and water all of these so that they last today. And then we'll be good, because basically everything should just stay watered for us. Apart from the few sort of like outlying things, but it's not the worst. An eggplant and a yam. I guess I might as well at least place some sprinklers. Just to use them up and actually try and get somewhere so we don't need to do quite so much watering every day. And those mixed seeds should hopefully give us any of the foraging bundle stuff that we don't manage to find. So that should help out a little bit as well. Eggplant, yam. We got this. 1 eggplant, please. 1 yam. Actually going to buy that, because that's going to be useful after winter, I think. No, do not eat the hazelnut. Nope, she isn't there. Or in here. Let's all play Hunt Abigail. That sounded a lot worse when I said it out loud. Ooh, also, I can't remember, does Clint close at 4 or does he close at 5? If we see him walking to the saloon, we'll know. God, it's 4. Damn it. Lazy blacksmith. So I think Abby should now be either in the saloon or on her way to the saloon. Okay, she isn't here. So where's she going to be coming from? I'm guessing forest. Which means probably actually the mountain, because I am always wrong, without fail. Yeah, it doesn't look like she was coming from this way. Back to the saloon! Although she probably doesn't rock up there till about 8. I could just cheat and look it up, but, you know. We want to visit the community centre while we're over this way anyway. There's more people here now. Still no Abby. I find this highly suspicious. Where be ye? Oh, and which path are you going to use to try and get there if you're at the mountain? Unless she's already back home. Or in the graveyard, maybe? I didn't see her there. Hi, Maru. A foraging bundle. One of these. Oh, common mushroom is in this bundle. We could have been filling that one in ages ago. Never mind. Found a blackberry. That's right, it can wait. Yeah, we'll leave it. We might be able to find a common mushroom in the mushroom cave soon. So another quick check in here. No, okay. I'm guessing she's just not around today. So we need to buy the bouquet, and we need to gift Abigail. Might do the bouquet or give her the bouquet first, just because I'm not sure what happened, or if it counts as one of the gifts or not. So just to make sure she can definitely accept it, probably makes sense to do it that way around. Close the gate. I don't know why I'm that obsessive about it, actually. Like, it doesn't do anything because half the fence is open. Made no money today. On the plus side, most of our crops automatically water themselves now. Unfortunately, the dog does not automatically water itself, so let's go look after the dog as well. So once everything else is sorted, like that area on the right there can turn into a sort of crafty area. It's the thought. It's like all the furnaces and stuff will go there, all that kind of business. Should probably actually go grab some wood, stone, hardwood, and get Robin to start doing upgrades for us as well. I mean, we've probably got enough. And everything doesn't open until 9 because they're all lazy. So let's go and have a quick cast for a mutant carp. That's not a mutant carp. Even with increased bite rate, we're still mostly just catching algae. There are no fish here anymore? I would like to catch one fish, please. I don't even care what it is anymore. Okay, it's just a regular fish. But at least it's a fish. I was beginning to despair. So many copper ores, though. A bucket. I think we might still have to get to 8 hearts before we give the bucket. Okay, let's try giving a bucket. Awesome. That worked. So. Whoosh. And now we've unlocked the last 2 hearts of stuff. So next stop is Robin, so that we can expand the house. Or possibly not, because she's not there. I guess Robin is a job for tomorrow. I thought it was Wednesdays Robin shut. No, it can't be, because Pierre's is shut on Wednesdays, and you can go and join the exercise class if you really want to. Well, kind of. A dwarf gadget. I don't think I ever found that one before. Okay. There is at least one thing that we need to donate. Not that it matters so much anymore, because we've already got access to the sewers, but, you know. Let's go give the dwarf gadget to the dwarf and see what happens. Obsessed with cave carrots. The rare crow that looks like a dwarf. Also, I like the fact the dwarf is just called dwarf. You don't deserve a real name. Anyway, in the meantime, we'll see if we can sneakity sneak down to at least 115 today. Wow, I thought they couldn't move. I was apparently wrong. I thought they basically just sat in one place and shot at you. stop on the bubble up. Okay, I will accept one bat, but just don't go all infestation-y. Also, please actually let me find stairs. That would be ideal. No. Thermal boots are rubbish. Thought I'd timed that better. Turns out bats are surprisingly difficult to fight when they're already there. The ones that try to ambush you are actually, I find, much easier to deal with. Let's nom on some algae for a moment. Just make sure that we get some health back. And also inventory space. Being the primary thing behind wanting to do that. Stairs, please. Thank you. And at this point, it's genuinely tempting to actually just make, like, 4 sets of stairs. Which we could. We'd be leaving ourselves a little bit short. But it would get us to the bottom. And for that, it might be worth it. Come on, we all heard the bat. I didn't think you could get stairs under those. I'm also slightly suspicious that there haven't been any duggies in a while. Because I thought you could find those on all floors, not just the top ones. The fact that those things just ignore knockback and walk straight through you is so annoying. Nope. You know what? Got it. Discover the purpose of the Skull Key. Dun dun dun. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to say it. Sellable. 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 Finding all of the things that we've got that we just don't ever care about. Except for selling. More gold bars. I should probably start smelting some of this stuff again soon. It's beginning to get out of hand. Yeah. Oh, yes, while I was here, I was also going to go and check the mushroom cave. Just because there's always a chance that it's done something interesting. Bang in. So, that's the full foraging bundle finished. Could have gone the other way for this. It's almost like I put gates everywhere for a reason. Yep, still incubating. We should have enough time to get to the community centre and back, I think. I'm just not sure if this way is actually any faster than going... Probably not. But it's honestly hard to say. It's probably faster to go through town. There's certainly one less screen transition. Even one fewer screen transition, if I was going to be more correct. You want one of these, one of these. So yeah, we need one more thing from the exotic bundle, and then we need to do the winter foraging bundle, which we predictably can't do yet. That one's bridge repair. This one is greenhouse, but we've missed the summer and quality crop bundles. This we can kind of do, honestly, at more or less any point, except winter, and same with this. But if we have to wait until at least next summer anyway, there's kind of no rush on that. Okay. I thought it had taken all of the mushrooms when it didn't need to then. I was about to get very upset. And all of the running. And I can't be bothered to plant any of those at the moment. Oh yeah. Cannot walk through sprinkler. The cursed sprinklers. Doing a good job and being in the way. At the same time. But also, starting the house upgrades means that we can start looking to get the barrels. Good. We can already cook that. Deal. I mean, honestly, that kind of sounds a little bit creepy. I wish to show you something in my bedroom after dark. That's actually all we need to water manually. One bunch of amaranth. So, dino check. Okay, I actually do quite like the paved effect there. It does not look as horrible as I was thinking it might. No, Dino is still not Dino. Okay, so what else did we need to do? Other than, like, all of the farming still, but, you know. Oh, also, Robin. No! I don't even know where to get those. Also Clint. So many things to remember to do. It sounded like the fence was falling over. Come on. I keep walking at the door, it opens. I wish. Some sort of weird clip effect. Okay, it's just the wood. Fine. But that is at least going to help with the expansion efforts. What else do we then need to do? That is the question. I only guess it's we wait 3 days and then we do the next upgrade. So it's it. You get the kitchen and then you get the back room and then you get the basement, I think. And it's the basement in particular we're really going to want. And hopefully they should be going out of business soon. Well, soonish. Process me some geodes. Or a geode, I guess. Wow, that was thoroughly useless, thank you. Hi. Yeah, I know. I'm basically amazing. 2 more. 2 more. Fine. Fish tank. Okay, so we've only got the night fishing stuff and the one that we actually need to have completed other bundles for. Because it's, yeah, to get the sandfish you have to be able to get to the desert, but to get to the desert you have to have the bus reactivated, but to get the bus reactivated... I think the bus is if you... The bulletin board is friendship with everyone. I genuinely don't remember which one is the bus. Oh, the bus is the vault, I think. So it's the one that you have to buy, effectively. Oops. And I'm basically only coming in here now because there's also the kill enough slimes objective. And, you know, also occasionally you find vaguely useful stuff. Also, the top levels of the mines are where you're going to find the slimes. And apparently infinite quartz. Which is fine, we can still sell it. Although at this rate we might actually end up needing to keep a couple just in case we run out of amethyst before we get to 10 Hearts Abbey. Okie dokie. Mind you, the way our luck's been going on this run, odds are we're going to end up running into a ton of amethyst any second. Just casually, all of the gems. Dougie? No Dougie. Plenty of slimes, though. All the slimes want to give us stairs. I should have checked the spirits rating today, because it's feeling like we have luck. I have seen the notification. I will check when the stream is over. Let's see, if you want to talk to me outside of streams, the easiest way is typically in the Discord server. In part because I keep forgetting that Twitch actually has like a messaging system. But how many stairs do we need? Apparently like 4. Anything else interesting? Maybe in the other barrel. Ooh, Duggies. Ha. Okay, I think I managed to kill it while it was disappearing, but after it started playing the reappearing sound effect, which was slightly odd. I'm not going to complain about that bonus diamond we found, though. No. No sliming. Anything else interesting down here? Let my guard down, got poked by a Dougie. That Dougie had all of the things. How much quartz have we got to sell now? Quite a lot. Aha! We're just collecting things to make bait for next time we go fishing. Also collecting so many things to just dump in the sales chest now. It's like, okay, like quartz and earth crystals and stuff aren't worth a lot, at least individually. But we've got quite a lot of quartz now. So it's kind of like, you know, actually maybe doing something. Damn it. Just accidentally kill literally everything. Stop being a crab. Should be making progress in all of those Hunters Guild quests, though, about, like, kill X number of this thing. Sure. Okay. I'll get the barrel, because it's right there. But then we actually do need to go home. But first of all, let's give the dwarf the scroll. Does the dwarf like us anymore yet? Ooh, the dwarf has jumped. Okay. No, but almost. Might as well while it's there. Basically just free money. Some of this, all of this, and this. And one of these. I know it's getting late. We've still got time to put things away and... hold on to that one, actually. Yeah, okay. That'll do. What does that do money-wise? No, it's not that great. Hi, Robin. You're going to keep me awake all night with a loud banging. So I'm not sure what that noise was, but it did just sound like she broke something. Okay, while I think about it, tappers, wood and copper bars. If we don't have enough copper bars, we can certainly make some. Oh, also we actually just have enough copper bars. But, you know, I didn't know that before, that's the point. I thought I picked the wood up, actually. Apparently I did not. We might also need to think about going and hacking down the forest. Because it looks like we are getting a little short on wood. Yeah, thanks Gunter for being able to tell me more about a chicken statue. Odds on you just tell me it's a statue of a chicken. To be fair, I guess it did take quite a lot of wood for the house upgrade, so it's not like all of our wood disappeared out of nowhere, but it's not ideal, I think, is the point. And I guess while we're down here, we could have a look for the river fish. I can't remember if it might need to be raining for the river fish. Wade through all of the stupid weeds to get anywhere again. Out the way, weeds. That tree looks like it would give you a lot of resources, but I don't think you can actually even get there, and if you can, you can't cut it down. Like, I'd also like to cut down the magical tree that the seller with his pig wagon sits underneath, but, you know. It is what it is, I guess. Maybe you can get up there. Okay, and I guess that's us, at least for today. Let's have a wander across and show Gunter our chicken. Mushroom. It's not like we can find common mushrooms all of the time anyway. We have enough energy for one cast if we want to do some fishing. And now I get the chicken statue reward. It's just a different chicken statue. On the plus side, though, we have basically managed to recoup the amount of wood we spent on the house upgrade, so that's got to be something. Also, while I vaguely think about it, let's grow some amaranth. I know Marnie wanted some, so... yeah. Quality mushroom. And I really do not care about the chicken. Did we check the dino today? I don't think we did. Still there? No idea how long it actually takes to hatch. But nothing else for us to do today. And it's raining, so now we don't even need to worry about any watering, which is good. Oh, but we can, however, harvest all of this corn. Half expected that to give us 5 gold corn in that one harvest then. And I was about to get royally pissed. Okay. That can go. The 2 can go. And we'll go shove the 5 gold corn up in the community centre for now. Oh yeah, and we also still need to... Okay, so things to do today. While it's raining, we can try and catch an eel. We also need to go talk to Abby after dark. No, this one. Oh, we haven't actually bought any pumpkin seeds yet, have we? That's what's missing. So we can also go and do that. And just basically buy as many pumpkin seeds as we possibly can. It's not open yet. Yeah, because given the bad luck that we had with the melons, I don't really want to have to wait the extra season again just to get the gold pumpkins as well. I wish to clip through this door, please. Yeah, but I was trying to read the sign. Honestly. Come on. Yo. I'm a farmer, me. That should be enough, right? Except that that is not a multiple of 8. That is a multiple of 8. Not that I think we can actually make enough sprinklers, but that's not the point. Takes 13 days. So we can't plant them any later than day 15, I guess. So we can rip up a couple of sprinklers from the corn. Ow. Try to work out what shape I'm trying to till the ground in. Honestly, almost the hardest part of this whole thing. Thank you for the follow there. Steamanales? I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly. I apologise if I didn't. Okay. So from this, at least, we should get sufficient pumpkins. At the cost of, we're definitely going to have to go back to watering the corn ourselves. And probably at least some of the pumpkins, because there's no way that we're going to manage that. We actually have more gold bars in there. That way. I'm trying to work out what I was actually doing then. It should not have been that difficult. Okay, that's going to give us all the iron we want. Which means that we can make 2 more. So as it is, that one is not fully effective anyway. See, once we get the greenhouse, I will actually remove all of this, concrete over this entire quarter of the farm, and just use it for, like, furnaces and stuff. Like, this is going to be the industrial area. Have I managed to somehow build a path on top of some house? Oh, lightning. Forgot that lightning rips up paths. Like that. So I'm also at some point going to need to wander around and build lightning rods everywhere, but priorities. Oh. I apparently don't know how counting works. I thought it was 222, not 111. Well, how convenient. That also... is that... No, okay, I thought we had another refined quartz somewhere. But perhaps not. Let's go fishing for some more junk and recycle all of the glasses we can find. No, not glasses. CDs. Recycle the CDs. That's what we do. I don't know if you can actually find refined quartz in fishing treasure chests as well. Though actually it's now starting to get late. So we should also possibly look at I think it's the lake to get an eel. Also check these and see if... okay. See if the tappers have produced anything yet, but no. To the mines! That wasn't bad. That was only a largemouth bass, which is, and this is true, not an eel. I have a feeling that the fish tank gets rid of the rocks there as well. Which is honestly not the most useful bundle reward ever, but completely forgot what they were called for a moment then. Also, kind of admire Robin's dedication that while there's a lightning storm ripping bits of the farm up, she's just casually standing out in it, occasionally hitting the house with a hammer. Oh, okay, it's now after 8. Let's go talk to Abby. Which is basically all we were waiting for. I'm assuming you are on your way. Okay. So what, we now have to leave and come back in or something? Oh, okay. So you have to enter between 8 and 9 when Abby is already there. Okay. When exactly is she going to be there in full? Okay. Actually, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday doesn't work. So Wednesday and... Okay, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday don't. Any other day would have been fine. I'm also just going to go and try the beach now and see if the beach is a better option for trying to catch us an eel. Also, check our crab pots that have still not caught anything. Okay. That gets us the eel we wanted. Now the only other thing is we need to get the walleye. I know it's getting late. Okay, so the walleye is only found between 12 PM and 2 AM. Which does not give you much time to try and catch one. Also, in the rain and only in certain seasons. So we'll have one shot at it tonight, basically. Come on. On the plus side, refined quartz. Run! Let's throw some stuff in there so that we at least make some money today. And then hide. Hide like your life depends on it. Eh. Could have been a lot worse than 890. Zoom. Look at all of this space. That we can now take all of the foodie type stuff. If we still have any foodie type stuff. And I haven't already sold all of it. Unmilled rice, I guess. Avoid essence we can just sell. That needs to really live in the other thing. Okay. Now, let's sort out the stuff we're actually carrying a little bit. But also, it does mean that tonight we should be able to get and do the Abigail After Dark routine. Oh, more algae. Incidentally, I do not actually recommend storing large quantities of algae in your fridge. Just in case anyone looked at this and thought, hey, that's a great idea. Oh yeah, the sprinklers are keeping those ones watered already. Do we need... No, okay. We just needed one of those for the regular full crops bundle. Why does one of our things appear to have wilted? That's not on. So, we're still going to need to find the walleye. But we're not going to be able to do that today because it isn't raining. It's honestly such a ridiculous window to try and find anything in. Okay, and then we just need pumpkin and yam. I mean, honestly, I think we take that one. That's almost a freebie. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if I actually still had the geodes or not. So I like the way you actually have to pay Clint to deal with the... or to process the geodes. It's like, clearly processing a geode is you hit it with a hammer. Okay, while we're here, we can shove more rocks in Gunter's face. I'm not entirely sure what Gunter's job is, given that we appear to be the ones doing all the actual work for him. Hello? Any invasive crab species down here? There aren't going to be any now, are there? They've taken over! All none of them! And then you can't find any stairs either. Fine. Once more from the top. This worked for finding crabs last time. Maybe it'll work again. Still seems to be good for finding quartz. No crabs. Hands up if you think Demetrius was just lying. Oh, no. Okay, there's a crab. Slightly weird drop animation there. Come on, one more crab. Given the fact that the inactive crabs... Is that a... Okay, no. Oh, I thought that was a void slime for a second when I saw the star. Like, given how the, like, inactive crabs are just the same as regular rock sprites, it does kind of make you feel a little bit like K in Men in Black. Oh no, it's not K, it's J in Men in Black. When he's fighting the bug at the end, and it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, was that your auntie? find... Yeah, okay. There were already stairs. I didn't need to find any more. Hello? Are there any crabs here, please? Ah, you're a crab. Oh, wait. Crap. He wanted us to kill lava crabs. That's going to be a lot harder when we're not in the lava area. Okay. We need to be even deeper than that, apparently. Oh, thankfully we found one of those almost immediately. Even if they are significantly harder to kill. Aha. I'm just keeping an eye on the time as well there, because we want to try and get back to town between 8 and 9. So I reckon we've got until about 7:30 in the mines. No, don't like. That's how you fix these problems. You just yell that you don't like them until they stop being there. That looks like a crab. But it wasn't. Come on, this layout's usually good for crabs. There we go. That was possibly starting to get a little bit greedy there. But we can now shoop on back to town. Let's just wait for the post 8 o'clock bit. For a moment then I thought it was warning me because it was a Wednesday. I was like, no, no, it's okay. Where are you? I'm sure you're supposed to be here. Oh, okay. This is, of course, the one Saturday, or one of the 2 days, so it's the 6th and the 16th. She doesn't follow the same pattern. Damn it! And we know it won't work tomorrow, so Monday, I guess, is the next chance we have. She is so awkward. I will have a gold. We probably need to make some more iron, don't we? It's all foodie business. I think the rest of this is basically all to sell then. Oh no, there's some stuff there. But that much is definitely to sell. If we can, I don't really want to go to bed until after we get the iron ore smelted. Just because we can make that one extra sprinkler that will sit there. Or there. Probably there. There's slightly more benefit to it there. It keeps tricking me by sounding like it's finished. Stop making noises unless you're done. There we go. Okay. For a moment then I thought there was already one there. As I say, I'm sure there isn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's at least some money. It's not much money. Impressive that those roosters we don't have are crowing. And now we can make tortillas. You can't ride a quesadilla. That's something else I need to look out for and see if Steam Powered Giraffe have done any more of their incredibly cool, like, live streamed shows. Because I know they've done a few since all the lockdowns have started up. And it's just been really nice, like, seeing them do something like that and are still giving people concerts and stuff. But it helps that I also love their music, so I'm going to be in favour. But dino checking time. Oh, we haven't donated a rusty spur yet. Nope, still incubating. Does it take like a whole month to incubate that or something? Ooh, have I missed one? Or 3, in fact. We'll scavenge that. That's at least another thing to sell on the way back. Or possibly eat if we decide to head up into the mines again. And we need to talk to Demetrius. Also want to find out what the cost is on the next house upgrade. Fine. So Demetrius wants more stuff, but we can actually kind of do all of this. In one go. It would have definitely been faster to go to Demetrius the other way. Never mind. While we're here, I guess what we can do, because it's a new week, is we can go throw amethyst at Abby. Yeah, I know, I'm wonderful. Oh, okay. What's the correct answer? There is always a correct answer. Questions? Really? Okay. Fine. Just because we're running low on amethyst, it's kind of like, yeah, I'll take any help I can get to boost the relationship level. Because there's now also the possibility that we might actually be able to get married this year. Which would be a result. That is not what I wanted to do. $50,000 gold and 150 hardwood. Yeah. There we go. How to make a grand really quickly. Now if I just kind of scooch up around this way, we can... Ooh! Golden plums. Which I'm curious to see what our scores are in the Adventurers Guild as well. Oh, but yeah. They're super lazy and don't open until mid-afternoon. So, head to town. And have a brief chat with Gunter. And since we're down this way, we can go and have a look at our crab pots, and then back to trying to catch mutant crabs. That's definitely not what I was trying to do. I wonder if it's worth thinking about buying some livestock already. I don't know how they'll cope with living with the dinosaur. These are the questions that reality never seems to answer for you. Nope. I keep getting really optimistic that it's going to be another mutant crab, but... Mutant crab? Yeah, I think we might be done for the day once we finish Monday. Just for the sake of getting Abby's 8-heart girlfriend thing happen. Great, I used my last piece of bait to catch some algae. Apparently oysters count as fish. But clams don't. And mussels do. There's one thing I am very glad of, is that Animal Crossing has at least moved on from the carp pun being carpe diem. Or, no, it was I really seized the DM, wasn't it, in the last one? It's like... that's really kind of twisting things around to make a pun that a lot of people aren't going to get. How long can you spend fishing in sewers? Actually, that's a good thought. Let's also pop out over here. And now we're where Vince and Jazz were when we first found out about the whole sewer key business. Oh, okay. Not a legendary fish, but worth a try. No, we didn't need that anymore. Let's try to remember if we still needed one. That was close. Does not look promising for finding any of the legends. Wonder wonder if it's restricted, so it's like you can only find one per season or something. But I can still take the opportunity to cut down some more trees. But not these trees. Even if those tappers have still not produced anything. I do like the whole, like, you have a small mining area. It's like, okay, it only seems to produce up to iron, so you can't get gold from it, but that's still not terrible. Yeah, that one. May as well recycle all the trash still. Oh, and the mushroom. We play a fun game of fill your fridge with algae. And cave carrots and a crab. I do not want to eat anything that comes out of a recipe from this fridge. And for a day where we weren't actually trying for money, that wasn't too bad. Okay, find Linus's basket. That doesn't look like the same thing at all. Oh, yeah, okay, because most of that was the mixed seeds, wasn't it? I also just realised I actually want to save this amethyst for the 13th. Because fall 13 is Abby's birthday. So we can get a bit of an extra boost to the effectiveness of it. I might actually start saving any of the gold quality crops that we grow for the Harvest Festival now as well. Nothing there. Also, don't actually remember where Linus's basket is. No, dinosaur is still growing. Hi-ho away! Somewhere up through here? suppose we've not actually been through here at all on this save. I mean, obviously until now. I mean, with the best one in the world, Linus, how? Like, you have nothing. I also don't actually know where your basket is. I'm sure I used to, once upon a time. But alas, no longer. So many weeds. Let's just check the calendar while I'm here. Okay, so the Valley Fair is the 16th. So we want 9 things that are quality items that we can use to demonstrate the farm. So the gold star drop we have is obviously one of them. I guess we can always just try and catch some iridium quality fish for it. Stick those in and see how it goes. Next year's one I expect to be more interesting. But by next year I expect to be able to be like making preserves and aging them and doing all sorts of stuff like that. I don't know why Linus would have come here with his basket, honestly. Hey, honey. You've got plans. Don't try and deny it. Let's go try where Robin's axe was and just see if it's in basically the same place. No. Nope. Hello, Hat Mouse. I'm sorry, we are not spending money on hats at the moment. I'm just going to go out on a limb and assume the wizard doesn't have the basket. He might, but probably not. Ah. So, if I was seeing things correctly, on our way past, let's dump some stuff in there. If I was seeing things correctly, that was a basket. Or at the very least, a bowl. Which we clearly have to carry above our heads the way we carry literally everything. I will give your berry basket to somebody else. Stop being a creep. Peering into the bathhouse up there like some sort of shifty... Yeah, let's not get too deep into that one, actually. I don't know what Squid Kid is, so I'm not going to accept that quest. It upsets people to see you rummaging in trash cans. Yeah, we're definitely finishing at the end of today. There you go, honey. Record-breaking sardine. Hooray. This one was a bit more flighty. Ooh, albacore. I mean, these look like they might be good things to show off at the fair. Oh, now you're getting energetic. Only an anchovy? Okay. To Abigail! From here we should get there easily before 9. There we go. Oh, I've remembered what this one is. Yes, entirely accidentally. Almost there, though. So we need one more heart, which we should get if we give Abby the amethyst on her birthday. If the ghost mariner thing is there before then, we might just need to go for it and see what happens. But we are in quite a good place for a trying to get somewhere at least. Anything else we particularly needed to do right now? I don't think so. So we will sleep. We will let it save the game. Make sure that actually works. There we go. So thank you as ever for joining me tonight. I know this one's gone on a bit longer than normal, but you know, it happens sometimes. And yeah, I hope that I will see you all back here again at the weekend to see where we go from here. Will we manage to get married? I don't know. We will find out together. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, I will see you then. Bye!